one of the most frequent queries or questions that we get and that we see being asked on kind of the national listservs and especially the Montana ones. And that is, what kind of benefits do I get for my workers' compensation injury? Long story short, workers' compensation was formed to provide a no-fault form of insurance. In other words, it doesn't matter who's at fault. If you're injured in the course and scope of employment as the injured worker, you get workers' compensation coverage, and your employer is immune from direct liability. So they get the benefit of not getting sued by you. You get the benefit of not having to engage in a 3-year liability battle. You get benefits. You get 100% of your reasonable and necessary claim-related medical bills paid for, and you get wage loss benefits during the period of time where you're restricted from working and unable to work because of your injury. After you are released to return to work in some capacity, if you're not able to go back to the job of injury, you should be entitled to some form of permanent disability, either a lump sum or a period of weeks of additional benefits. That can either be total or partial, permanent partial or permanent total disability. If you're totally disabled and you can't ever go back to work, you should receive permanent total disability benefits until your retirement age. If you're only partially disabled, you can go back to work, but you're not going to be making as much money as you made at your time of injury, then you should receive a lump sum permanent partial disability payment. There's also other benefits like domiciliary care if you need help after a surgery, or if you're disabled for say 6 weeks after your injury before you can really provide for your own activities of daily living. There's disfigurement benefits if you got a cut or a scar on your face or neck area. There's many different forms of wage loss benefits that I didn't cover, like vocational retraining benefits. There's travel reimbursement, there's medication reimbursement, there's other benefits, but the big categories are medical and wage loss to sustain you until you're able to heal up and hopefully return to work.